Evening. What do you want? And don't try anything funny.
Knock, knock.
You speak truly, for it is unlikely that an outsider would know both the Elder's name and that passphrase. Very well. I've been observing the penal facility there in the distance for some time now, after having followed some rather disturbing rumors.
Said a dirty word.
The facility was run by the NCR for a time, but the prisoners overcame their guards and now use the prison as a base from which to conduct raids. What puzzles me is why these men have been allowed to run wild for so long unchecked. Why has the NCR not retaken this place? Give this to the Elder. My observations are all within. Perhaps he will have a better idea of what this situation portends.
You kind of talk like a douchebag. Alright, next.
Leo, time for chopping.
Yeah, they killed my dog. Armor condition is dangerously low. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, you're way better camouflage than the other guy.
Don't take another step if you value your life. For what purpose do you approach me?
Why do you sound like fucking Cyborg from Teen Titans?
Strange that the Elder should send an outsider, but I suppose he has his reasons.
Waffles!
My observations have mostly focused on the small town to the south of here.
Booyah!
It was cruelly attacked, its inhabitants slain nearly to the last. That such an act could occur so far west is nearly unthinkable. The NCR has forces in all directions, and an outpost scant miles west from here. That they have not responded to this violence shows either an unwillingness or inability to properly defend their borders, which is telling. I've collected such musings in this report. Please take it to the Elder.
Lipton Sinclair. Let's get out of work. Hell yeah. Welcome home. Hell yeah. No, Grandma! You no, Granny! No! Man, you're hotter than ever. Like I said, you're supposed to be right here. Are you on top of this fucking boulder? I swear to the good Lord above, if you're like on top of that boulder. I'm gonna say no, because I can't even... No. Oh, you fucking Ninja Gaiden son of a bitch.
Approach slowly, stranger. If you have no business with me, then go. Then I am sworn to report. I've been dividing my time between the camps to the north and south of here. One belongs to the NCR, the other to a band of slavers known as Caesar's Legion. I was sure the NCR would quickly win.
I figured that out.
But that has not happened. Instead, the two sides have reached a stalemate, and only occasionally send skirmishers against one another. If I didn't know better, I'd say neither side is confident enough to push for a full victory, which seems strange given the NCR's technological edge. In any event, I've recorded my findings in this report. Please deliver it to the Elder. I'm sure he will find the contents most interesting.
Good. Can I go home now? Controller.
Have you had any luck finding the scouts? Or did you have something to discuss?
Ninja Gaiden was a little fucking dicky, but I got him.
Good. Let's take a look. If I'm reading this right, it appears that the NCR's grip on this region is nowhere near as firm as I thought. I'll have to review these in detail, but these reports have given me much to think about. Thank you, Outsider. You've become someone I can count on, so I believe I can share something rather confidential with you.
Go on.
I would like you to find the components we need to fix this bunker's air filtration system. I cannot overstate the importance of this task. See Senior Knight Lorenzo for the details. He's the one who brought the matter to my attention, and the only other person who is aware of it.
Is he the one who stopped me earlier about the coup? Alright, well, let's talk to some people about some things. Well, who are you?
Hello, Outsider. If we could just combine the best qualities of laser and plasma weaponry.
Glazer?
Look, this isn't a great time. Oh, what the hell. It's not like we're making any progress. I'm Ibsen, and I hope your day is going better than mine is.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping this data system up and running, but accessing it is a little, touch and go
You
at the
sound
moment.
like a nerd.
I could use some assistance, sure, but I highly doubt you have the technical background to help us deal with this virus. I suppose it couldn't hurt to get another pair of eyes on this. Maybe you'll be able to come up with something coming at it fresh. While the entire system is infected, the virus itself is spread across 3 terminals. The problem is that it keeps moving periodically. We'll have it nailed down in a terminal or 2, only to have it jump to another set of terminals before we locate the 3rd.
Are you trying to say that this fort is terminally ill? That's... oh my god. I need to sit down for this.
You'll need to locate it on 3 different terminals in this area in 1 minute. Any longer and it'll jump, and you'll have to start all over. Locating the virus would probably be nearly impossible, but the pompous little bastard that wrote it made things a little easier for us. Normally, terminals infected by the virus just display gibberish, but we found that terminals the virus moved to had some real data passed to them. We were able to decrypt the data and discovered that it was just messages from the virus's writer taunting his victims. When you find terminals with those messages, lock them down and move on. Find 3 of them before the virus jumps, and we'll wipe the damn thing. Best of luck to you. I'll tell the others to take a break so they don't get in your way. Oh, and I'll keep track of when it jumps for you. To maximize your chances, wait for my signal before you begin.
Our instruments show some impressive power fluctuations coming from
Hello?
across the river. What's going on over there?
Bye.
Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the dick.
Looks like Mr. House is out of the picture.
Shut
One
up!
less thing for us to deal with.
Yeah, you're welcome.
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
Did I do it? Joy so Alright, I'm gonna guess no.
10 seconds.
Rex, you're in my way. Okay.
Looks like Mr. House is out of the picture.
Oh my god, I know. Who am I looking for again? Laszlo? So down here and to the left.
Looks like Mr. House is out of the picture.
You don't fucking say. I haven't heard that one before. Fucking tell me it again. So you're in this room. Okay, I'm sleeping in this bed. I need a fucking nap. Almost rather go back and listen to the fucking alarm. Alright, so you gotta be in this room. Oh, here, Lorenzo. Where?
Hmm? Oh, you must be the outsider everyone's buzzing about.
Yep,
Pleased to meet you. I'm Lorenzo, senior knight and general handyman around here. So now I'm going to have your death on my conscience too?
I'm sorry,
Great.
what?
You think you're the first person the Elders trusted with this? He sent 3 of our patrols out looking for those components, and they're all dead. I was the one who supplied the Elder with the location of possible sites where we could find the components, so their deaths are my fault. And now it's your turn. Well, don't say you weren't warned. I won't take the blame when you die horribly. But I can tell you're getting impatient. The items I'll need to keep the system running are a differential pressure controller, a reverse pulse cleaner, and several HEPA cartridge filters. At present, my best guess for finding the items would be to search any of the old vaults in the area. Those vaults were usually built much like these military bunkers, even using the same contractors in their constructions at times. I'll mark the vault's locations on your map. Best of luck to you.
So I'm going like vaults? Like Vault Boy vaults? Well, he just sent me on a death trap mission, so look for the Brotherhood's histories files.
Your presence here, let's just say it's highly irregular. Outsiders aren't even allowed to know that our bunker's here, let alone come and go freely. You impressed Elder McNamara, obviously. He must believe that you'd be very useful. That's right. Nothing gets in or out of here without me knowing it. Under the lockdown, only essential personnel are permitted to enter or leave. That includes supply runners and high-security patrols. All other personnel are forbidden to leave, and any personnel that were out there when the lockdown was enacted are forbidden from returning.
Forbidden.
Normally, that would have fallen under my jurisdiction, but the Elder thought it'd provide a good test for you, so I backed off. Fine by me. So, you've been talking to Hardin, eh? He's been looking for a way to usurp McNamara ever since the lockdown started.
Lockdown?
Don't get me wrong, he's a good man. But Elder McNamara has done all right by us. If it weren't for him, none of us would have survived at Helios. I'll tell you what I told Hardin. There have been only a few cases of Elders being dismissed from their posts in the Brotherhood's history. And those involve crimes that someone like Elder McNamara is just not capable of. You can look it up for yourself if you want. I'll grant you access to that portion of the history section of our data store. See Senior Scribe Ibsen about accessing it. I'm sure someone's told you all this before. Several years back, we were running our chapter out the Helios 1 solar power station. Our Elder at the time, Elijah, had some kind of obsession with the place, which is the only reason we stayed as long as we did. That place was hardly defensible, and we knew the NCR was moving in on us, but the Elder refused to budge, insisting that he just needed more time. We never found out what he needed time for. Wave upon wave of NCR troopers hit us from all directions.
All directions.
We held out for a time, but we were grossly
Not just
outnumbered,
one, but all.
and they had more men than we had ammo. Eventually, our positions collapsed. Elder Elijah was nowhere to be found, so McNamara took charge and led what remained of us on a counteroffensive west. We lost a lot of men and women, but we broke through and made it here. Make no mistake, McNamara saved this chapter that day. Bye.
What an ending to a great story. Bye. The fuck is just bugs? Randy's over there talking shit. What the fuck was that? Haley is a known adulterer, a communist, and a sympathizer. Elect Haley for overseer. Wait, if Haley's a known adulterer, communist, and sympathizer, why would we elect her? Glover has done nothing wrong. Vote for Stone. What? I feel like this is a... Oh, God. What's wrong with these elections? Where they needed to be. Man, these vaults are not nearly as cool as all the other ones. Get him, Rex. Well, on that note, here's a great place to end it.